yours
could be at risk if you don't listen. So let's go ahead and listen to it. All right, and I will be using a merge in this stream, but yeah.
Next, like you could wake up tomorrow and your channel is banned. It's demonetized. Yours could be next. And luckily for you, I've read and studied the entire policy update, and in this video I'll share literally every single little thing you need to know. I'll tell you the niches you can go into, the niches you should skip. I'll tell you guys everything
you need
in
to
this
hear.
video. Now, there are 3 groups of channels that are getting banned or even demonetized, and if your channels fall into one of these 3 groups,
you're wasting time, wasting
time and money on a channel that will
never
ever be
pay
able to pay
never
you.
Pay you.
Okay. Now, at the end of this video, I'll actually show you how I and all of our clients stay safe with all of these YouTube updates, and I'll probably get a bunch of hate for what I'm about to tell you guys at the end of this video, because nobody.
Alright, so this channel has smoothly reached 5,000 impressions, but we could say a 1%. This tells right here that
to talk about that, alright? So make sure you watch this video until the end.
Alright, so this tells right here that our impressions, click-through, or thumbnail packaging got to be a bit better. But yeah, alright, let's finish watching Steffen's video. Then I'm gonna go ahead and edit over here and show you about me doing the script, me doing everything, all the ideation, the whole process. And yeah, I'm gonna show you me doing it, but let's react to Steffen's video.
So you know exactly how to stay safe. 26. Now, for the people who don't know who I am,
Steffen Miro.
I'm Steffen, 24 years old, currently do about $30,000 to $40,000 a month.
He's only 4 years older than I'm 21. I'm 21, I'll be 22 next year.
My own Faceless YouTube channels and constantly building new channels, as we can see here. For the people who are already, following me on my YouTube journey, you guys know that I'm constantly making videos how we're monetizing new channels. And then, I've made $42,000 from just 2 videos that I've posted, as we can see here. Scaled up a channel from $0 to $48,000 in just 30 days. You guys can verify the dates and everything if you want to. You can pause this video. And then I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people to get the exact same results. Or to do the exact same thing. For example, here Martins, who have helped to scale to $30,000 a month. Then here, different student, $24,000 a month. Here, different student, 2 channels monetized in just 7 weeks of working with me. Then we have here another student, $18,000 a month, and many, many more. Let me have a look. Let me show you some more. Here, Andre Martins, another $30,000 in a single month. If you guys are interested in getting the exact same results, then check out the first link in the video description. Book a call with me, and we'll have a look on that call if it makes sense to work together or not. Now, that being said, let's get into this video. Let's get into it. So, firstly, is this the end of YouTube automation?
No.
Is it the end of YouTube automation? There are always people that say, now is finally the end of YouTube automation, and I know there are people hoping for it.
Hoping this should be able. Nigga, this ain't gonna never end. It ain't gonna never end, bro. You can't end us. We started something you can't finish, bitch.
They said 10 years ago it's gonna be gone by 2020, and they said 6 years ago it's gonna be gone by 2026, and it's still no.
It's not.
Like, you really don't have to be scared. YouTube is not, or YouTube automation is not gonna go anyway. Every business model changes, and we just need to adapt to that, and that's it, right? I still believe that YouTube automation is just starting out.
It's not a get-rich scheme, though.
I would even go as far to say that.
All right, so I want to pause it. Hey, and I want to say too, it's not a get-rich scheme. So for all the people out there that's thinking it's a get-rich scheme, bro, it's not a get-rich scheme. You're not going to get rich overnight. There's some work you got to put in to get to where you want to get to with these channels. There's work you got to put in.
It is now the easiest time ever to start a Faceless YouTube channel. Especially because most people will not watch this video.
And they won't do it the correct way, and they're going to fail. Like he said, most people will fail.
People will skip on what I'm about to show you guys in this video. And that's why most people will fail.
Told you.
And you will be able to succeed. Alright? Now let's actually get into the first category, which is
category generic repetitive content.
Content that basically
temporized, we could call it templated lies. Interchangeable after a few videos.
It's templated or interchangeable after just a few videos. Alright, I'll show you guys channel examples and all of these things in a second. Now, what YouTube specifically calls out is image slideshows with no real narration, same character in the same...
And they're coming after all these AI repetitive slop channels that been... them animated channels, them whiteboard, they're coming after that shit. YouTube is after that.
Situation repeatedly, AI videos that scream mass production with zero original insight. Okay, this is something that massively affected.
Also, after this video, we got my boy Cody's video to react to. Cody has dropped a video, and we're gonna also react to some of Jeremy B. We're not gonna react to the full video though. Some of it though. Cody Sketchwell has dropped a new video. Sketchwell. Cody Sketchwell just came out with a new video. He dropped something new. So yeah. So all them temporized, fake AI made up, fake ass scripts, YouTube is after that shit too. So and Cody was basically reacting to the YouTube inauthentic new rule. So there's a new YouTube inauthentic rule that basically has just jumped. So he basically just reacted to a few of it, but yeah. Let me go and let this video play.
Whether you use AI or not, whether you use CGI or not, conventional, stock, any of those things, you still want to tell a great story. I mean, that's the essence of being a creator. You're sharing your personal voice, your personal vision. You're sharing, hopefully, an arc of stories over videos where there's a
Again, sounds good, but not necessarily true.
progression of your talent, your
Yeah.
Like thousands of people this year, which was called inauthentic content. All right, this affected thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and YouTube does not like mass production. All right, so just as an example, let me open up some examples for you guys. So for example, here, a simple, you guys can judge me, but I can literally just not say this
Explainer.
word. Right? Explain.
Explainer
so
whiteboard
this
shit.
is one of the channels that is
That explainer whiteboard shit is over. YouTube knows it's not real. Everything you even said saying those videos were made up bullshit.
that actually did get demonetized, as we can see exactly there. Now, if we click on these videos, we can see that these videos are completely AI generated. Like every single video looks exactly the same. These are completely one-click AI generated videos, mass-produced videos.
Mass-produced, not long-term channels. So yeah.
Let's look at the next one. All right, here Ink Story. I think these ones are still fine. They still monetized, but I'm very, very sure with the next wave, here it states not monetized. Right? These
YouTube's gonna come after it.
You know, even if you look at it, like I don't know who watches this kind of content, but if you look at this content, you can clearly see that this is completely AI generated. You can literally create a video like this with one click.
Yeah.
And I see so many people that are just starting out that want to go and do exactly the same thing. Guys, you guys jump on calls with me and tell me you guys are running these channels and wondering why you're not getting any results. YouTube does not like this kind of content.
YouTube does not like this kind of content. They're trying to get this content off the platform. They don't like these kind of videos.
All right, they do not like mass-produced content. Here's another one, Tony Talks Business. All right, exact same thing. If we click on this video, you can literally create these videos with one click. It's just slideshow images, image after image after image. Very bad script in most cases. AI voiceover, and that's it. There is no real human input in these videos, and YouTube does not like that, okay? Now, if your workflow is as follows, it's the topic, then the script, the voiceover, and upload, with no personality, no opinion, or no like kind of different angle, and you're copying everyone one-on-one, trust me, you are a target for YouTube.
You're a target to get hit.
Okay? To make it in basic words, anything that can be mass-produced is a problem. So always think about like, hey, can my videos be mass-produced? If the answer to that is yes, then you should pivot into a different direction. Now here comes the thing, okay? Because I've spoken to a few people already, and they told me like, hey, I'm creating these kind of videos, but I'm doing it myself. That's not the thing. If you don't mass-produce your videos, but you can mass-produce the videos, you still have a problem, even if you do actually create the videos yourself, okay?
Facts.
So this is category 1. If you are in this category, like,
content
make sure
feels
to watch until the end of the
templated,
video,
feel interchangeable.
Okay? Then we have category 2, emotionally
Manipulative shock content.
Shock content.
Content built on emotional, manipulative formulas, shock, or value, or just farm for views.
All right.
For them to
Now,
get views. That's why I tell you, it's not a get-rich scheme.
this is content on emotionally, guys. Like, English is not my first language. All right. I can't say.
You see my title, attempting to try to grow the channel to 300,000 views. It's not, I'm going to try to hit it. I am attempting. I know that YouTube isn't a get-rich scheme. So, you know, I'm going back and I'm fixing most of my titles. And yeah, if you guys don't do it now, then when the fuck are you going to do it?
Say there's a manipulative formulas or shock value just to farm views. What YouTube specifically calls out is disturbing themes. So violence, loss on repeat with no narrative, animals and fake
distress, yeah, that fake
rescued.
shit. Fake,
so
yeah,
all of these animal rescue videos or channels are in trouble. Random AI clips stitched together for shock, fake celebrity deaths, and fake disasters with realistic visuals. So all of this, if you're doing that, you have a problem. So just as an example here, critical latitude, let me open up this channel to show you guys exactly what I'm speaking about. So you can see 12 videos, 16,000 subscribers, we can see not monetized. And what they're doing is kind of fake kind of, and I know I showed this channel in the what's it called? In the weekly niche research videos. I know I did that. All right, you guys don't have to leave it in the comments. Now, these channels can still work. That's just what I would say. They can still work, but the chance of running a channel like this long term is very low, and that's something I've mentioned. All right, but what we can see here, this is all extreme clickbait content that scares people, and YouTube does not like that. Even if we look at this channel here, Earthlands, exact same kind of content. So it's all about here, just as an example, the recent video that they've posted, flood threat of for
We're basically fake AI made up characters. Yeah, YouTube don't like that shit.
California, sorry. So you can see tsunamis, like just a bunch of clickbait events that may happen. So this actually scares people, and that's why YouTube is not allowing this content anymore. You see here, this channel, just as an example, is still monetized, but it can still get hit at any time of any day of the week. All right. So the takeaway should be for you: if your niche is 100% on shock value with no narrative arc, context, or through line, you're at max.
What he means is storyline is actually brought in from an actual article. An article in his own line where, if they go to see the article, they can see that, the facts you're putting in your script, it's actually real stuff you're talking about. It's not fake made up AI bullshit.
Massive risk. No matter how many views.
No matter how much views you get, how much clout you get, YouTube don't give a fuck about that. They care. They want to know, is your content actually narrative? Is it factual? Is it not just AI slop, faked up, made up bullshit?
Okay, as I said, this is something that can work short term. Now, for most people, you do not want to run these channels even for short term, because trust me when I say, running these kind of channels can hurt you more than you expect, especially if you know nothing about YouTube. All right, and you don't know how to set yourself up for the right way. Okay, so again, guys, if you want to kind of avoid these kind of niches and let me, pick the niches with you, like we did here, for example, for Andrew Martin, who passed the 3,000 subscribers in less than a month and actually got monetized. Or even, let me go here, Maurice, who made his first $5,000 in his first month. I don't know, you guys can see the numbers now here. Or even here, Familieheim, 2 channels monetized in 1 month. Check out the first link in the video description, book a call with me, and let's see if we can work together. All right. Next thing, AI avatars posing as human experts. So YouTube is fine with AI like presenters and most of the AI avatar channels, but there's a problem with specific AI avatar channels. The problem is AI personas presenting as human experts on health, legal advice, finance, or politics.
This is what I said on Twitter. I said about this support on Twitter. YouTube isn't fucking around with this. You want to know why? Because you have people, elderly people that sit on YouTube and actually watch videos. If they come across one of these videos, they could get hurt. And that don't fall on YouTube's turn. These elderly people have their different mindsets. So if you tell an elderly person on a video to take a type of medicine that's wrote by AI, they could get hurt and die. That's not fucking good. So that's why YouTube is taking things like that serious cases, and they're going through removing these channels and authentic them You seeing why? Because look, ChatGPT can come up with an AI wrote script, and the medicine they basically tell the viewer to take, it could be bad. It could kill them. It's not good.
We see this more and more. Like these kind of channels really blow up, but YouTube
It's risky.
will take you down. Okay? Now examples is AI doctor giving wellness
Yeah, it's not good.
or AI
Because look,
financial.
you're not a financial advisor, and you have no license to give people advice for medication. You have no fucking license degree. You have no pharmacy degree. Yeah.
Advisor giving investment tips, or even an AI lawyer explaining you your rights. Okay, a real example is here, for example, the Millionaire Rabbi. This channel actually very recently got demonetized, and if we look at this channel just very quickly, I can show you exactly how this content looks like. So here we can see this is an AI character that you can very easily kind of create. And by the way, I am about to drop a video for you guys how to create this, and you can still do this safely. All right, you can still do this safely if you do, for example, something like this channel here is doing. So this channel here is just as an example, doing it safely. Okay, these videos do literally zero harm to anyone. Okay, so 10 more old school can't say this word as well. Supplies getting harder to find. This gives no damage to anyone. But these videos here could give people damage. And these channels will all get demonetized, as we can see exactly here. All right. Now, why does YouTube not want these kind of channels? Is YouTube doesn't want viewers to
Be confused or take the wrong medicine and die.
be confused about where the real expertise is behind the advice. All right, because there are many people on YouTube that actually watch these videos here, just as an example, where they would think like, hey, okay, maybe this is a real person, and then they go ahead and they follow this exact advice.
It's not good.
Which, there's probably ChatGPT that wrote the script.
It's not good.
Okay, so that's the reason why. So the takeaway for you should be finance, legal, or health, and an AI avatar claiming expertise. That's exact kind of channels YouTube is actually banning. Not just banning, but demonetizing. All right. Now, how can you actually see if a niche is monetized or not? This is
Use
super
Nextlet.
important. Otherwise, you're going
Use
to go into
use
a niche where you
Nextlet.
can't even make
Use
it.
Nextlet.
So we use
Nextlet works. Nextlet.
So NextLive is basically the tool that you see right here. It's like 13 euros a month, has a bunch of different features. But here we can now see with NextLive that this channel is actually monetized. And here we can see that this channel is not monetized, as we can see here. Now, before you actually go into a niche, I always need you to go ahead and check multiple channels in that niche. Don't just check one channel and rely on that. Check multiple channels in that niche to make sure that all of them are monetized. And how you can do that is you can very easily click here on similar channels, and then you can click on in-depth search, and NextLive will search all of these similar channels for you, as we can see here. And then let's say, for example, this one, it's now not completely accurate because this niche is very new. It's actually a pretty good one. But here we can now see, just as an example, okay, this channel is also monetized, all right? NextLive is like 13 euros a month. Super worth it, in my opinion. I use it all the time, and guys, I have a discount code for you guys. So Steffen20 for 20% discount. So check that out. I'll link it for you guys in the video description. Now, let me actually tell you guys how I and my clients run channels that actually stay safe. And not just safe for YouTube demonetization or anything like that, but run channels that are actually there to be run for a very long time. Okay, very simple. Stop building AI channels. Just stop building AI channels. And I know this sounds crazy, but I have something way better for which I will break down now in this video. Okay, so most AI gurus will, like I said, hate me for telling you this. All right.
Yeah.
Now, what examples do AI exactly mean? So all of the channels I've just shown you, plus here, you guys can
Seeing your elderly fake bullshit. That's AI slop. That's called slop. Slop, mislead, fake, made up bullshit that never happened.
Check out these channels. Many of you guys will probably know these channels already. Here, Margaret Elaine, completely AI generated trash videos, if I can say it like that.
Dog shit.
Okay, these videos are not good. There's no effort into them. This channel here, Moringa's Principles, where they cloned this guy's voice and are posting kind of, I don't know if it's financial advice.
Whoa.
I've already told you what I think.
Yeah, that's not good.
The Quiet Farmer, like these kind of story telling one image videos. Don't do that stuff.
Don't.
Everyone is doing it. Here's sleep channels. Sleep channels is another thing that a lot of people are getting deep.
Yeah, that's boring, nieces. I heard YouTube. I heard what's it called? Isn't it sleep means winter? However you say his name. It sounds like his name is like some kind of Canada name or some shit like winter. So he had this one channel called Sozens. We gotta find it, but it's a sleep channel that Cody basically reacted to. So these type of gurus are fucking telling you how to go in.
Monetized a lot of sleep channels. Okay, like we literally do not struggle with any clients or any students of mine getting demonetized because we do not run these kind of channels. Okay, so yes, it is super easy to run these kind of AI channels,
but because it
is so easy,
everyone is doing it, and it becomes oversaturated and becomes flooded with copycats, and it don't make YouTube no good game no more for real.
Like, because it is so easy, literally every single...
The high entry to barrier is too high for, like, way too high. So, you want to have a low entry to barrier when you, like, join the new niche.
Doing it. Everyone is doing it. How easy is it to create, like, a video with a voiceover with some kind of images throughout the video? Super easy. So, everyone is doing it. And I'll tell you guys in a second why this is bad. Alright?
Because...
that makes it... Wait. Now I got a little bit off the... Okay, here we have it now. And that is what makes running these channels extremely difficult
for the normal person that has never done YouTube before.
Because to be successful in this, you need way more speed,
skills,
more volume, and in general, better niche research skills. Okay? Not only that, I will change my mind if any one of you guys can actually show me an AI, like a fully AI channel that has lived longer than 6 months.
Live longer than 6 months? None of y'all could.
I bet you guys can't. Alright? In most cases, you guys can't. Okay? Now you have to keep in mind that YouTube works as a normal business. Supply
and demand is
supply and demand. There is supply and demand on YouTube. No, everyone kind of forgets that YouTube is just a marketplace. A marketplace of videos. And every single marketplace has supply and it has demand. So what does that actually mean? Demand is what the audience actually wants to watch, and supply is how much content
is there out there.
Is there already. And in most of the AI niches, there's a little bit of demand. I don't know who watches these videos, like no offense. But, like there is demand, but there is way too much supply. Way too much supply. So these AI channels get spammed, and that's why, in most cases, AI channels die down. Because once there's one successful channel,
there's a lot.
A week later, they're
like you gotta say it like this. Once you find a rat, once you find a mouse, there's more running around. Don't think there's just one. No, there's way more. If there's only, like, same with a YouTube channel, there's when one channel blew up, here come every single copycat. Monkey see, monkey do, come to copy your fucking niche.
200, 300, 500, 1,000 channels replicating exactly that. Because it is so easy to replicate that content.
And it's so fucking easy to do, and I told y'all, bro. These videos, like, are so easy to do. They are just hard. So, and that becomes, like, a bad thing.
And due to this being so easy, we often see supply flooding the market, which then leads to a bunch
channels
of
down out,
off. So there's really no long-term play when you're running these AI channels.
There's not.
Not only that, it comes with a
bunch of other issues
as well. As I've said, inauthentic content, all of these things, which just
demonetization
make your YouTube journey super hard in the long run. Okay? And most people don't speak about these things. And I'm not saying to not use AI at all anymore. Alright? We should use AI for
as our advantages to help us.
Because
scripting, voiceover, not using AI to create the whole fucking video for fuck the gurus who says that they're liars. He literally just said in his video.
Not because, but we use it for things like scripting, voiceovers, ideation. That's where we want to use AI. We don't want AI to take over our whole video creation process.
That's bad, Nate, that's bad.
We don't want to do that, because that's something everyone can do. We want to use AI to help us to create the content, and not create the content for us. Okay? So
You can use it for scripting, titles, ideation. You're not using it to replace you. You do gotta do some actually work. You gotta create the video, use Premiere Pro, use CapCut. Don't be lazy.
as I said, we use AI for scripting, voiceover, ideation, and so on, and we do not let it create the full video for us. Okay? Now, I still run my channels the traditional way of doing YouTube automation. Guys, I've been on YouTube for 12 years now. I'm 24. I've been on YouTube for 12 years. I started off when I was 12 and I'm 24 now. All right? I still run my YouTube channels the traditional way, the way we did it back then. Okay? Now, in my opinion, this is the safest way to run YouTube. Now, we are working with real freelancers that actually create the video. Back then, I paid them like $100 for the same video I paid $15 to $20 today because of the help of AI. As I said, we're still using AI. All right, I'm not saying you should not use AI.
AI made it a bigger way for me to grow. It made it a quicker way too. And I'm not saying it's like it's a get rich scheme. I'm just letting I know.
Right, we're still using AI, but we're not using AI to create the full video for us. We're using AI to help us create the video. Okay, and this is obviously cutting down our video creation cost to $15 to $20 today. Okay, the difference to the channels we build is that we build channels for the long term. If we look at
Branded channels that will stay around for as long as you want it.
here, the last time, just as an example, this is a channel that can run for years and years and years and years and years down the line. Here, this channel, I'm not exactly sure how these people are called in English, but you can run this channel for years and years and years and down the line. This channel
Just
here,
say disclosure.
The dish closure. You can run this channel for years and years and years down the line. You guys, by the way, don't even know, we created a huge trend with one of our students in the food space. Okay, so, but we can run these channels for years and years down the line. All right, these are not channels that die off. So if we look at the last climb, just as an example, let me show you this channel. So this channel might not even be the best example because there is actually a face, as far as I know, there is a face here in front of the camera, but this channel could also run faceless. All right. Now, if you look at this, like this is real, like good content. Okay. We have real video clips. We have a voiceover, can be an AI voiceover, can also be a real voiceover, as you want. But we're actually going ahead and creating good content. All right.
Yeah.
Something that not everyone can replicate. Okay. Especially not with one click. So all these channels have one thing in common. They all go the extra mile and actually create decent videos. And yes, they do use AI as well, but they don't create the videos fully with AI. Now here's what is very interesting. YouTube has never been easy as now, specifically for the people who want to go the extra mile. All right, so let me explain. Most people, like literally 99% of YouTube, 99% of people that actually get into YouTube automation just want to run AI content. Okay, but there's the 1% that actually creates good content. The cool thing is we don't have any competition. That's why on average, like literally on average, our students are getting monetized within 3 to 6 weeks.
Steffen, I take that back, bro. Every channel has competition, bro. Like the moment your channel blow up, the moment here come all the fucking copycats.
Weeks. And currently it looks more like 2 weeks or something, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Right? It took me 4 years to monetize my first channel.
4 years. Wow.
Okay? That's how crazy it is. And the thing is, that's because we have less and less competition of people who actually create good content. Okay? Now, I just want to say, like, traditional YouTube automation.
Back then, script writing used to take you out of you had to outsource, find somebody on Fiverr legit, bro. But now, we can do the script ourselves, which is way quicker being that AI came out. So AI helped us out a lot with that. Like, you feel me? Because there used to be people on Fiverr that scam, but yeah.
It's not just something that worked for me, and it's for sure not outdated. Okay? This has worked super, super well for Martin, who went from literally zero
I remember
getting a $24,000 a month
in,
I think it was like 6 months or something.
Yeah.
Then we have here Marvin, who got his first €171 day, 45 days of working together, and went ahead and made $200,000 in profit in the first 8 months of last year.
All right.
Just referencing back to the case study we filmed back then, you guys can have a look at it if you want to. Or even Andre, who is an outlier case, but we started the channel with him end of October of 2025 and went ahead and passed the $30,000 a month mark just 4 months later. Okay? No one of us has any special ability, or, we just have a proven strategy that works over and over and over and over again. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, if you want to kind of skip that whole trial and error as well, then go ahead, because once you do that, you will start seeing results from YouTube. And most importantly, don't let all these
fucking gurus try to sell these shitty ass tools.
guys that sell AI video creation tools fool you. Okay? Please don't. There are hundreds
The only tools for video creation that's pretty decent is VeriRush.
of AI video creation tools. They're all trash.
They're all ass.
Literally looks for patterns, and AI is working on patterns. All right. The only AI video creation tool that is pretty decent at this current stage
It's
is
VeriRush.
VeriRush. Okay?
VeriRush.
And I would still use editors rather.
Yeah.
So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Do you maybe run any of these channels, that I showed that actually get banned? And then let me know what are your thoughts on all of this. All right. And then, guys, keep in mind, let me show you some more student results. Here, Masma, first month, first channel, monetized, about to get monetized. Here, Familieheim, channel taking off. Here, Erland, monetized. Then here, gaining traction around 3 months. Was completely failing, like kind of fading out his channel. So Victor came to us with a working channel already, but wasn't really doing anything. And we completely blew up this channel again. Here, Andreas, monetized. Then we have here from Leheim, monetized. Screenshots here. Chewy, monetized in 16 days. Guys, from not run AI spam channels that die off after 2 months. So yeah. Guys, book your call. Let's start your Faceless.
Great video he made, yo. Great video he made. Great video. Alright, so back over to this. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna watch alright, there's another guru I wanna show y'all. So this other guru. We're gonna watch Cody shit in a minute. I wanna show y'all this other guru that we're about to watch. So yeah. We're about to watch this other guru in a second. So let me go ahead and show y'all it. So yeah, there's this other guru that's floating around, and yeah, and then I'm in that video. I'm in that video off, and yeah. All right, so this other guru that's floating around, and let me show y'all. Yeah, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, taking notes, and yeah. So and then we're gonna finish getting into the video for Longmire channel. So. There's other Jeremy. However you say, like his name got like a fucking Mexican name. Jeremy B. I'm not against Mexicans, but bro, his name is like you pronounce it like a Mexican type name. Jeremy B. However you say it, Jeremy B. Jeremy B. Jeremy B. Alright, Jeremy B. Alright, yeah. So he just made. And I'm not promoting this, guys. Do not fucking do this. And I know, YouTube days, yeah, but now, nah. This era, no. So, what I'm about to show y'all, bro, I don't condone this. I don't promote this niche. This niche will get you flagged if you're gonna do it. So, it is slop. It do sound like slop, but it's a gaming type niche. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch this video. We're not gonna watch the full video, but yeah. Yeah. Alright, so let me go ahead and refresh this page.
This video you see on screen right here from one of my YouTube channels made $31,000 US, and it genuinely only took me 15 minutes to make this entire video. And in this video, I'm going to show you my strategy that I use on all of my YouTube channels that legitimately doubled the income of my entire YouTube business. And this strategy is also one of the fastest ways that I've been blowing up new YouTube channels from scratch, and how I got quite a few of the plaques that you could see in my background. And so to get results like this video here, as well as this one on this other channel that I did too, $26,000 US. Again, this video took 15 minutes to make. I'll even show you a couple other examples of videos that maybe didn't get quite as many views, because I know not everyone's going to be able to make a video that got 14 million views, of course. But look at this example, 17,000 views, almost $300. This one right here, 63,000 views, made almost $1,000 from less than 100,000 views. I mean, just look at this right here, 63,000 views, $905. Like, that is insane. And of course, we have more examples. You know, this was another one, 936,000 views, $17,000. And then we also have this one on an educational channel that we did here.
Alright, yo. Alright, so I'm gonna show y'all something again. I'm gonna go to Twitter. There's these gurus, and I'm not going against them, but yo, there's these gurus floating around right now on Twitter, and they want to get out of y'all chat. They want to get help from them. They want big money. So, and I don't know if y'all got the type of money, bro, but hey, so let me show y'all. And don't do this though. You don't play them. You don't. What they're charging, bro. Man, it's a headache. So what they're charging, bro, man, it's a headache. I don't promote this. This is fucking guru shit. So let me go in and show y'all. So $300 for this. You see this? Max want $300 for you to help them. I personally won't sell courses. I personally won't sell a course. I personally just give out free advice on my channel because I know that many people can't pay that amount of price. So we scroll up. Come on, bro. We go to and I'm cool with Vex, and Vex is good peoples, but $500 just for him to help you. So, and then y'all come up here and bash me. You see, bro, if you go to other coaches, he want $500 out of y'all. You see right here? Who is this right here? Entertainment, education, business creators who fell stuck, inconsistent or unsure what to make next, creators who want to improve ideas, dumb storytelling and strategy, people who are serious about. And this is literally what I teach y'all. I teach you how to get great scriptural storytelling, how to do great thumbnails, how to improve your ideas, how to improve your channel strategy. I really show y'all this, bro. So, and yeah. I was literally fucking using browsers to find these ideas, but we're using Emerge. We got a new method launching in the stream using Emerge XH, but like I said, what I hate about these gurus is there's a lot of these fucking scumbags in this community. So, and I'm sorry YouTube for language, but there's a lot of shitty ass scumbags in the community that is quick to sell you something, but can't even show proof, bro, that it actually works, and won't even show you the actual way in a cheap way. They want to overtax you and overpay you. Me on my channel, I don't do that shit. I don't fucking do that shit over here, bro. I don't overcomplicate shit, overtax people, over try to rob. I don't fucking do that shit, bro. I don't get down like that because I know that most people can't afford it. So yeah, you know, and I'm like. And then I seen Devin Sanders was over there selling the course. I'm thinking he's doing $500, $600, the same shit they're doing. And there's like many of these gurus doing it, not just one, all of them. All of them are doing the same shit. So if you go to school right here, you can see that he wants, Vexen wants at least $500 to teach y'all. Teach y'all the amount of stuff I'm teaching y'all.
Okay? It's a bit temporary, but here's what you're gonna get in Black Box Society. You join at $500 a month. You get
it's too much.
Per week. One of those calls is a curated lesson.
I know y'all can't afford that. Most of y'all can't afford that. And if we go over here in my profiles, I was reading through a comment earlier in one of these videos that one of these viewers basically asked, let me show y'all. So let me scroll over. Alright, let's basically scroll over. That one of these viewers basically asked, they asked Steffen that he couldn't afford it. There was one viewer that was saying in the comments, basically saying that he couldn't afford it, and can you basically show him wait, hold up, let me go to the let me find the screenshot.
Language, alright? I can't say this is manipulative.
Yeah, he was struggling to say things. It's cool though. I be struggling too when I'm on camera to like say things. But yeah, we already react to that video. Let's scroll over. Let's go 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 over. Scroll over. Scroll over. Alright, scroll up. Alright, let's go to. Here we go, right here. It gotta be this. Nah, not that. Nah. Let's scroll up. But, well, he did say some facts. He did say in the comments that YouTube is basically not a get rich scheme, and it's not. Alright, this is the comment right here. This is what caught me. This one right here. Let's scroll over. Scroll over. Scroll over. Scroll over. Bro, holy shit. Scroll over, TayReese. I'm trying to find it so I can say alright. Alright, yeah, here gonna come right here. So, what he basically said, please make us how we can how we can make videos by collecting different footages from different sources without copyright for our Faceless channels. Because for those who don't be able to pay for AI and you don't have enough money to pay for subscriptions, that's why I get out these amount of videos on my channel. So I'm glad somebody said that in Stephen's comments. Well, Stephen won't get mad at me for reading that out, because most people can't afford most things in this world, and I try to tell you that shit, bro.
No curriculum. It's just kind of what I want to talk about, what I'm seeing. You will be getting these lessons in advance.
And they want to do Faceless channels too.
Some of these lessons will end up as looms on my YouTube channel, but you will hopping in there, answering some questions, leaving you guys voice note. One-on-one with me every single month. This will be a 60 minutes, 90-minute call.
Man, I wouldn't dare charge out them 500 or 1,000 to get in the one-on-one call. Come on, bro. So my boy said, he said, fuck them. You know what? I showed my boy this, and he said, you know what? Fuck them. He said, fuck them, and yeah, you see QB, this is his Discord, QBNG, and he says, fuck them. Fuck them, and yeah. You see right, Reese Girl, he says, fuck them. So when I showed him what these girls was doing,
dedicated specifically to you, where I jump in, I look at your back, developing by this community with the revenue they're making from YouTube to then hopefully make more money, because I've got 1 million subscribers if their niche supports it, or they're making at least $10,000 a month from YouTube. And you want to join at $500 a month, there's going to be basically an unlimited amount of spots. You get, like I said, the text chat support every single day. I'll be hopping in there, I'll be answering your guys' questions, direct access to me. In addition to that, $1,000 a month, you get 3 calls per week, you get 2 Q&A calls, and then you'll be really posting anywhere else. This new advice has gotten all these awards behind me, so it's pretty good. And then also it's made people around 20 million calls, and then you also get the lesson that everyone else gets, as well as you'll have a direct one-on-one with me.
let me know in the comments if y'all about it. Me personally, nah, it's taxing way too much. Alright, so let's go over. Alright, let's finish watching Jeremy B's video. That's what I want to show you. Alright, so there's another one too, Max basically, Money Boy Max is what they call him in the community. They call him Money Boy Max, like Money Boy Max. Alright, they call him Money Boy Max. Let's go up to here. Alright, so Money Boy Max has launched a course too. So he launched a course in his bio. We go to his YouTube channel. They call him Money Boy Max. Alright, let's go to the video, the channel. Alright, so this call right here, this is basically, I think this is his course too. I think it's all bullshit. So we go to watch it right here. I told y'all about, and I'm trying to get better at my talking ability so I could get more professional with business. Like, I told y'all that shit,
Every single person I've ever helped blow up on shorts was doing the exact same thing wrong. And it's not their hooks, it's not their editing, it's most of the time not even their niche. It's something way more fundamental that nobody talks about, and I'm gonna break down the entire thing for you guys in this video. But fair warning, once you see this, you're not gonna be able to unsee it. You'll look at every short differently. You'll understand exactly why yours plateau and what to do about it. So if you're stuck under 100,000 views, or every video you post just feels like guesswork, stay right here. This is the video that will change that. My name's Max and I'm 24 years old. I run 6 monetized
Max is 24 years old, I'm 21 years old. Yeah.
Faceless YouTube Shorts channels that bring me in 10 to 15,000
21 years old. He's 24.
$1 a month. But 2 years ago, none of this existed. I was 22, stuck at a retail job at CVS that I hated. Working shifts that went nowhere, barely covered my bills, and all the while I had to put myself through college. 4 years of that. 4 years of showing up to a job that I hated, where the ceiling was somebody else's floor. And I remember this one moment. I was stocking shelves at 11 p.m. and I just thought, if I don't figure something else out, this is it. This is the next 10 years. This is my life. Not because I was lazy or because I wasn't trying. I just didn't have a vehicle. I had no clue there was something else I could do that would actually take me somewhere. So I started posting shorts. I had no audience, no idea what I was doing, and for weeks it was brutal. Every video landed in the exact same dead zone. I'd get 1,000 to 10,000 views, maybe 20,000 on a good day if I was lucky. But then, like everything else, it would completely flatline. I almost quit 3 separate times, but instead of quitting, I got obsessive. I studied my retention graphs like they were exam papers. I was spending more time doing that than actually studying for my real life exams. I reverse engineered shorts that blew up in my niche. I ran experiments most people would never even bother with, and I failed more times than most people even try. But eventually, I cracked it. Not luck, not one viral fluke video, an actual repeatable engine. And 1 to 2 months after that, I was monetized. A few months after that, I had built multiple channels. Now I have 6, all running, all earning, and I've helped other people do the exact same thing. This is Xavier, 40 days. That's how long it took him working with me for him to reach $10,000 a month from a single channel. Not $10,000 over a couple months, $10,000 in 1 month, 40 days after we started working together. He came in motivated, but he was extremely stuck because he felt like he was doing everything right. So we rebuilt his entire system from scratch. His angles, his pacing, his content ideation. And within 6 weeks, he was earning more with shorts than most people make at their full-time job. And this is Oliver. One of his channels crossed over $5,200 in less than a month. He didn't have some crazy advantage. He just had the right system and had somebody telling him exactly what to post, how to edit it, and how to scale. But these aren't anomalies. This is just what happens when you stop guessing and actually start running a
repeatable system, which I told y'all about that shit. I fucking told y'all, bro. I've been told y'all on my last stream. Everything that I said on this channel is facts. You won't find it nowhere else.
real, repeatable system. Which brings me to the thing that nobody actually tells you. The real reason your shorts die. Because here's what most people think the game is. You come up with a good idea, you edit it well, and post it, hoping that the algorithm picks it up. But that's not a strategy. That's a slot machine.
That's a slot machine called slot machine. Slot machine. Like you're hoping and guessing. Hoping and guessing, just posting slop. Not posting the real amount of shit you should be posting.
The algorithm doesn't necessarily reward great content. It rewards content that holds
people's attention for
your attention
a very specific way.
In a very specific way. And there's a massive difference. Let me show you what I mean. The retention architecture problem. YouTube tracks your shorts performance in waves. The first wave is usually pretty tiny, maybe 100 to 500 people. And it's measuring one thing above everything else. What percent of those people actually watch the whole thing? Not whether the idea was clever, not even whether the viewer liked it, whether they physically stayed. But here's where it gets interesting. Most creators lose 40 to 60%.
If you have a good idea, well, it could help the viewer stay because that idea was already going viral, so when YouTube goes and pushes to that test group, it could help your chances to go viral, but yeah.
Of their viewers within the first 1.5.
But your first 3 seconds matter once you start to start off. If the first 3 seconds can't hook them on, what the fuck else would?
Half seconds. Sometimes before even a single word of their hook lands. Why? Because the visual pacing doesn't trigger curiosity fast enough. So the brain decides to swipe away before the conscious mind can even discover what the video is about. So the real skill isn't necessarily writing better hooks, it's engineering the first
3 frames. Framework.
So the viewer's thumb freezes. And that's just layer 1. Layer 2 is what I call angle engineering. You've probably noticed you can take a topic that went viral for somebody else, try to recreate it yourself, and it might die. That happens to everyone. That's because the angle already burned through the audience. The algorithm already served that framing to people who would watch it. And your subpar recreation just shows up late to a party that's already over. So the real play isn't just copying angles. It's building original angles using a specific formula that I call angle stacking, where you combine a proven emotional trigger with a fresh framing that the algorithm hasn't been saturated with yet. And when you get this right, you're not competing with other creators. You're opening a new lane that does not exist yet. But here's the part that makes this hard to do alone. Angle engineering requires you to understand what's saturated in your niche right now, and it changes weekly. It requires you to be able to read your own retention data graphs, and most people have
most people have no idea what that is, how to do it.
Idea what they're looking at, and it
facts.
Requires feedback from somebody who can objectively look at your content and say, this is where you're bleeding viewers and here's why. But you can't give yourself that feedback because you're too close to your content. Every creator is. It's like trying to proofread your own essay. It's better when somebody else does it. Layer 3 is channel architecture. And this is where the real money gets made. Because one channel is a job, but running multiple channels is a machine.
It's a machine and it helps you make more. You treat it like a business.
However, most people can't even get one channel to work. So stacking more just multiplies the chaos. So the unlock is building your first channel with a system that's designed to be replicated. Your editing workflow, your ideation, your posting rhythm. All of it built modular so that channels 2, 3, 4, 5 aren't just built from scratch. They're copies of a machine that already is proven to print. Pablo is a perfect example of this. His channel hit $3,000 in the first month. Not because he was grinding 16 hours a day, but because we set his channel up with the right architecture from the start. The niche, the editing, the posting cadence, all of it was designed to compound. So every video he posted wasn't just a shot in the dark. It was another brick laid in the machine that gets stronger over time. And that's what separates people who make a lucky $100 to $200 a month with shorts from the people who build $5, $10, $15,000 a month in predictable shorts income. So it's not about working harder, it's about running a system that compounds instead of resets. Now, here's the thing that most people don't want to hear. YouTube Shorts is the easiest way to make money on the internet right now. The barrier to entry is your phone and an idea, but that accessibility is a ticking time bomb because every month more creators figure this out. Every month the niches get more competitive, and every month the tiny window where a brand new channel can break through gets a little bit narrower. The people who build their systems now will own their niche for years, but the people who keep guessing will be stuck at the exact same view count 6 months from now, wondering what happened. And I've seen it over and over again. Same creators, same complaints, same results 1 year later. But the difference between them and my students isn't talent, it's just that my students stopped trying to figure all of it out alone. So here's what I built for people who are ready to actually do this. It's called the Shorts Maxing Mentorship. This is a 180-day one-on-one shorts mentorship where I personally work with you to build your shorts machine from the ground up. This isn't some course where I hand you some modules and then disappear.
See, that's what those gurus fucking do. They will have you buy a course and hand you modules, and then you will never be able to speak to them again. That's called scamming.
This is me in your corner for 6 months. So here's what that looks like in practice. Every single week, you and I are going to get on a call together. And not a group call where you're one of 50 people in the crowd, a one-on-one call. And in that call, we're gonna review your content, diagnose what's working, fix what isn't, and map out your next moves. You'll get my personal phone number. If you're about to post and something feels off, you can contact me. If you're reading your analytics and you don't know what you're looking at, you can contact me. When you find a niche and want a second set of eyes just to see if it's viable before you commit, you can contact me. Not a ticket, not an I'll get back to you in 48 hours. This is direct access. I'll connect you with editors who already know the systems. So when you're ready to scale and you need somebody to edit your shorts for you, you're not just hiring random people online and hoping and praying that they're good. You're plugging in people who already understand the retention framework, the pacing, the structure, all because they will be trained on it. And across the full 180 days, we're not just trying to get views. We're building your content engine, your niche positioning, your angle, your editing system, and your monetization strategy. Then we're gonna scale it, launching additional channels, using the exact same blueprint so you're not just relying on one source of income. Xavier hit $10,000 a month within 40 days of working with me. Oliver crossed $5,000 in under a month. Pablo made $3,000 in his first month. 3 different people with 3 different starting points and 3 different niches, but they had the same system and the same results. That's not a coincidence, that's a process. And I want to remove every shred of doubt right now. If you show up for the full 180 days, doing the work, implementing everything that I tell you, and you're still not monetized by the end, I will keep working with you for free until you are. I don't put a time limit on your success. I want to guarantee it. That's how confident I am in my system, because I've watched it work way too many times to doubt it. The only way this wouldn't work is if you're not putting in the work. And if you are that person, you probably wouldn't still be watching this video. I'll be completely honest with you, this is not for everyone. If you want some magic bullet, some magic growth pill, this isn't it. If you're not willing to grind out and post consistently for 6 months, this isn't it. If you can't take direct feedback and apply it, this isn't it. But if you're the exact type of person that has been grinding, posting every day, and desperately trying to figure this out, and you just need somebody to show you the path and actually hold you accountable, that's exactly what I built for you. So right below this video, there's a short application. It'll take about 60 seconds. Fill it out. Tell me where you're at personally, what you've tried, what your channels look like right now. I read every single one personally. And if it looks like we'll be a good fit to work together, I'll reach out and we can go from there. But here's what I'll say. 6 months from now, you'll either be in the same exact spot struggling, or you're going to have built something that pays you every single week from your computer. But the only difference is what you do in the next 60 seconds. Fill out the application.
That pays you fucking pennies.
And
Fucking pennies, what he's saying.
I'll talk to you.
Alright, So, chat, now back to this. Alright, now back to Jeremy's Beats video, but yeah. If you guys want to go ahead and buy Max's course, buy it if it's cheap. I wouldn't don't spend over $500, bro, because look, most of these gurus in the space do not know what the fuck they're talking about. You feel me? So yeah. So Max, yeah, I'll say yeah, but I wouldn't spend over 300 or close to 1,000. It's way too much money. Way too much money, but yeah. Alright, let's go back over to Jeremy B's video.
$10,000 from this video. And all these videos that I just showed you, again, took me, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. This is a strategy that I call movie compilations. So first of all, let's talk about it. What are movie compilations? How are these videos so easy to make? Well, you see,
Alright, so I'm gonna end this, if you want to go watch Jeremy B's video, go ahead. I'm posting this video on the,